Right, let's begin. You're going to lie down on your back, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, bound foot pose, lying down on your back. So just wriggle the shoulders underneath you, supporting the chest. Let the arms be out to the sides, palms facing upwards. Draw the heels in as close as it is comfortable for you. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Let the whole body relax and rest down into the ground. So allowing yourself to arrive in this space. Arriving on your mat as you feel the connection between your body and the floor. Take 2 more deep breaths. And then start to draw the knees in towards you. Give yourself a big hug. Gently just rocking from side to side. Massage the lower spine into the floor. And then grab hold of the feet. Go from the inside of the knees and send the feet up to the sky as you draw the knees in towards the armpits. Happy baby. If the lower spine's starting to lift, then try to bring it down and reach hold of your ankles or even down to the calves or even just the backs of the thighs. Make it adjust to you, but I want you to try and keep the whole spine in connection with the mat. Lengthening out through the back of the neck, draw the shoulder blades back in and down to the floor. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 2 more. Just creating that space along the inner thighs. 1 more breath. And then start to draw the knees back in towards you. Bring the hands to the backs of the thighs and just begin to rock up and down the spine, massaging from the back of the neck all the way up to the sit bones. Take 2 more rolls, and on your 3rd one, rolling all the way up and over onto your hands and knees, tabletop position. Take some freestyle cat-cows. Inhale opens the chest, exhale rounds through the spine. Just creating a bit of space around the chest, the shoulders, the hips. And then starting to freestyle it, take some little movements in all different directions, warming up through the joints, the wrist joints in particular as well, giving them a little bit of love and attention. We're going to be a little bit on our arms and our hands today, so give those a little bit of warm-ups. You can also do a little bit of a Mexican wave with the hands, send them up to the sky. Anything else, just shake it all out, let it go, and they feel a little bit more warm. Let's bring the hands back down to the floor. Tuck the toes, lift the knees and hips, come into downward facing dog. They're just pedaling out through the feet here, bending the knees. 1 at a time, lengthening through one calf and hamstring, lengthen through the other. Find length in the spine as you press the floor away and relax the shoulders away from the ears. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Bring your legs and feet into stillness. Find this downward dog upside down V shape. Back of the neck is long. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bend the knees, look to the hands, step or walk the feet to the top of your mat. Take an inhale here, lengthen up halfway. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Bend the knees slightly, come and hang in your ragdoll. Let the upper body be heavy. Hold on to the elbows if you need. Maybe you're staying in stillness or gently rocking from side to side. Maybe you're nodding the head yes, shaking it no. Let the shoulders come up to the ears. Keep a little bit of a hamstring stretch in the backs of the legs. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And as you exhale, release the arms heavy to the floor. Bend the knees and slowly start to roll the spine all the way up to stand. Okay, coming into your mountain pose, Tadasana. Have the feet either hip distance apart or big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Shoulders up to the ears and down the spine, palms facing forwards. Ground through the feet. Lift the pelvic floor, pull navel to spine. Deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the nose. Lengthen as you inhale. Ground down as you exhale. Let's have one more breath. Lovely. Inhale, reach the arms up tall. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Inhale, opens the chest. Exhale, step the feet back into your high plank. Take a full breath in. If you can, chaturanga. If not, knees down. Exhale. Inhale, opens the chest, relax the shoulders. Exhale, press it back into your downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Pedal out through the legs. Warm up through the backs of the calves, the hamstrings. Okay, so inhale, left leg goes up high. Bend the knees, stack open the hips. Draw knee to nose and step the foot to the top. Bring the back knee down. Keep the toes tucked under. Open through the chest. Relax the shoulders. Press down into your front heel. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Full breath in. Full breath out, feeling that stretch and openness around the inner thighs. So we're moving around the mat today. So yes, we're going to the back, to the front, to the sides. A little bit like we're drawing a circle, we're drawing a mandala around our mat. If you happen to be facing a different way to me, that's fine, as long as you've got the legs right. So we're starting, left leg is in front. Begin to lift the back knee. Walk the hands round to the back. Face the side of your mat. Bend down to the right leg and left leg is flexed towards the front. Open through the chest. Can you bring the arm and the torso along the inside thigh? Now with the hips, try and drop that left hip down so you feel that stretch along the left leg. Either hands on the floor or you're bringing the hands to the chest. Can you find that balance? Can you lift open through the spine? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Start to bring that right arm round the front of that right knee and shin if it's possible. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Stack open through the chest. Full breath in. Full breath out. Use the resistance against the knee to try and open the chest a little bit more. Lovely, we release. Now we twist round to the back of the mat. Bring the left knee down to the floor. Keep the toes tucked under. Open through the chest. We are in our low lunge once more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Ground through the heels. Soften the toes. Lengthen out through the crown of your head. Now we're going to stay facing this way. Bring the hands down, step back to plank, flow through your variation of vinyasa. Try to keep the elbows in. Lift up as you inhale. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lovely. Right leg goes up high, bend the knee, stack open the hips. Draw the knee to nose, step the foot to the top of the mat. Bring the knee down, keep the toes tucked under. Relax the shoulders, ground down through the front foot, opening out through the hips. Soften the shoulders, deep breath in, deep breath out. We walk our hands around to the left side and then come and lean and bend into the left knee. Right foot is now flexed. Hands are on the inside. Open through the chest, lengthen through the crown of the head. Can you maybe come back into that balance? Press the right hip down to feel that stretch along the inner thigh. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Let's have a little go with the half bind. Start to bring the left arm around the front of that knee and shin. Right arm reaches up towards the sky, open through the chest. full breath in, full breath out. Is there space to twist a little bit more? Nice, release the hands down, twist round to the top of the mat. Right knee comes down, keep the toes tucked under, open through the chest, ground down through the heel, soften your shoulders. One more breath. And then release the hands down, step it back to plank, flow through your variation of vinyasa. Again, pedal out through the legs when you get back into your down dog if you need. Keep finding that length through the spine as you press the hands away. Relax your shoulders away from the ears. Okay, start to bring the knees down to the floor. Hips stay on top of the knees and untuck the toes. Start to walk the hands forward, stick the bum up to the sky, lower the forehead down to the floor. Try to keep the arms active here, maybe even tent the fingers so you lift the palms up. If that's too strong, bring the hands back down. If there's even more space, hands lifted or not, you can start to bring the chin down towards the floor and look forwards. Finding this open and length through our shoulders, across the upper back. Take 3 deep breaths. And then start to lift your hands back up. Come back into your tabletop position. Pause here for a moment. Allow the spine to realign. And then as you exhale, round through the spine, cat pose. And then when you're ready, you lift back up into your downward facing dog. And let's take a vinyasa. Nice. From your down dog, we come into a little bit of a turbo dog. So start to bend the elbows out to the side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press it up and back. Inhale, press it down. Exhale, lengthen the arms. 3 more. Elbows bend out to the side. Exhale, press up and away. 2 more. Elbows bend out to the side. Exhale, press. Once more. Elbows out to the side. Press it up and back. Bring the knees down. Come and sit on the heels. Give the hands a little shake out. We're coming into puppy pose. Not puppy pose, dolphin pose. So this can be quite strong, so you adjust to suit you. There's 2 variations. So you can either have the hands parallel in line with the shoulders, or you can clasp the hands together, and that will just close off the shoulders a little bit if you have any sort of shoulder issues going on, or if you want to build up shoulder strength. This pose is really good, but if you really want to build up on your shoulder strength, then keep the palms facing down. Bring the forearms down. Choose a variation that works for you, or that you think may work for you. You can always change. And lift the knees up and come into a downward facing dog position. So the head is heavy, it's not touching the floor. Your knees may be bent here. As long as the hips are up high, it doesn't really matter what the legs are doing if the hamstrings feel quite tight today. And then see if you can walk the feet in a little bit closer. If you can straighten the legs, then go for it. You're trying to get the hips on top of your shoulders. Keep pressing the floor away. Crown of the head is away from the mat. Now you can either stay here, or if you're feeling confident, lift one leg up into the air. Press through the ball of that foot. Press through the forearms. Okay, if you're doing so, release to the other side. Keep breathing. Lovely. Let's everyone release down into child's pose. Bring the hands by the feet so the shoulders can rest on your knees. Just feeling that release across the shoulders and the upper back. Now start to reach the arms out in front. Lift back up into your downward facing dog, and let's take a vinyasa. From your down dog, bend the knees, look to the hands, step or walk or jump. Actually, see if you can jump the feet to the outsides of the hands. Bend the knees, look forwards, jump the feet outside. Okay, then adjust it. Toes out to 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, and you're coming to sit back into your malasana, your yogi squat. Bringing the arms along the insides of the knees if that's possible. Palms together. Open out through the chest. Roll the weight into the little toe edges of the feet. Sit bones are heavy. Someone is lifting you up through the crown of your head. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Find the softness in the shoulders and openness around the hips. You can either stay here or we're having a little go with our crow pose. If you have got your crow, I'm going to cue a jump back. If not, instead of jumping, you can just step one foot back then the other and take a vinyasa. Okay, so making sure you've got enough room forwards and back. Bring the hands down to the floor, lift the hips. You may need to bring the feet a little bit more narrower from that malasana. And then have a little go. Can you bring them into the armpits? If not, can you draw them to the outsides of the arms? Look forwards, bring the weight into the hands, use the fingertips as brakes. If you can, start to lift the feet away from the floor. Hold it here or have a little play here for a few breaths. Strong in the arms, keep the elbows in, don't let them splay out to the sides. We breathe for 3. For 2, if you're jumping back, your arms stay where they are and you send the legs back. Lift up, upward facing dog, stepping back if you need to, and come back into your downward facing dog. Pedal out through the legs. Lengthen out through the calves and the hamstrings. Take a few deep breaths. So let's send left leg up high, bend the knees, stack open the hips. Take some ankle circles, press through the hands, find that length. Full breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, weight into the hands. Inhale, send it back up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, send it back up. Bring it across to the right elbow. Send it back up. Lovely. Bring knee to nose. Step the left foot to the top of the mat. Bring the right knee down to the floor. Send your left leg out to the side. Bring the hands down. You're in your lizard lunge. Open through the chest. Soft into the shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale. Can you start to step the hands forwards, maybe bending the elbows slightly. Maybe they come down to the floor or onto a block. Keep space in the neck. Space open through the chest. Okay, either staying here or you're coming back up onto the hands and you're bending the right knee. See if you can grab hold of that right foot with the left hand. Either staying here or you're coming back down onto the forearm. And we open the chest towards the bent knee. Allow right ear to come down to the shoulder. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more breath. Release. Bring the left hand down to the floor. Heel toe the left foot into the center, but keep the arm on the inside. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Twist and ground that back foot down. Start to lengthen and come into your triangle pose. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Bring the left hand onto a block or resting on the leg, wherever's possible for you. Send the sit bones away. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. Full breath in. Full breath out. And then we bring the hands down, walk the hands around to the back of the mat, and then lift the back knee. Hands come down, step it back, vinyasa. Okay, right leg goes up high, bend the knees, stack open the hips. Take some ankle circles, press through the hands, soften the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, send it back up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Send it back up. One more time, send it across to left elbow. Lovely, send it back up. Bring knee to nose, step the foot to the top of the mat, bring the back knee down to the floor. Lizard lunge, send the right foot out to the side, bring the hands along the inside. Deep breath in, find length. Exhale, walk the hands forwards, maybe bend the elbows, maybe they reach down to the floor, maybe they don't. Keep softness between shoulders and ears, broaden through the chest. Deep breaths here as we open out through the hips once more. Okay, either staying here or we come back up onto the hands. We bend the back knee, reach round, grab the foot. Open out through the chest. Relax the shoulders. If you can, left forearm comes down, left ear comes down to the shoulder. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last breath. And then release. Bring the hands back down. Walk that foot back into the center. Bring the right hand down. Tuck the back toe. Bring it down to the floor. Lift the left arm. You're coming up into your triangle pose, right side. Get that lift and twist out of the hips, out of the shoulders. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lovely. One more breath. And then bring the hands down, twist the hands round, twist the body round to the top of the mat. Step back, high plank, vinyasa. And then once you come back into your downward facing dog, we're going to take one more dolphin pose. So bring the knees back down, bring the forearms down, either hand width, shoulder width apart, or you're clasping the hands. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, lift the hips. Head is down, crown of the head is heavy. Walk the feet in as close as you can, hips up high. Have a little go. Can you lift that right leg up to the sky if you're here? Keep pressing through the forearms. Lift up through the ball of that right foot. Release. Can you go through the left leg? Lift up. Squeeze the glutes. Press through the forearms. And then release it back down. Bring the knees down. Take a little child's pose. Relax the shoulders. Okay, let's press up and back into our downward facing dog. Roll the weight forwards as you inhale. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa, coming back in to downward facing dog. Okay, we're coming into our wild thing. So send right leg up high, bend the knee, stack open the hips. You're looking towards the right side. Roll onto the little toe edge of that left foot and start to drop that right foot behind you. Come and sit all the way down. So you're facing the back of the mat. Left hand is facing the top, left foot is facing the back of the mat, right knee is bent. We inhale, press through both feet, lift the hips, reach that right arm away. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, lift the hips back up, reach that arm away. Exhale, sink it back down. Last time, we hold it here. Inhale to reach, squeeze through the glutes. Press through that bent knee foot. One more breath. Exhale, flip it over, back onto your mat. Downward facing dog. Stay here or vinyasa. Other side. Left leg goes up high, bend the knee, stack open hips. Look to the left, roll onto the little toe edge of the right foot. Left foot drops behind you, bring the bum down. Okay, right leg straight, left leg bent, right hand reaching towards the top. We inhale, lift the hips, squeeze the glutes, reach that left arm up and away. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, lift, squeeze. Exhale, lower. Last time, we inhale, we lift, hold, squeeze, breathe, lengthen, open. One more breath. Flip it over onto the mat, downward facing dog. Pause here, or vinyasa. Okay, last little bit on our hands today. You can bring the knees down, just take a little breather if you need. Shake the hands out. We're going to take a few little handstand hops. Have a go. Use the leg whichever is going up into the air to get that lift out of the body. Bringing the weight into the hands. Have a little go. You used to play like kids. Let's have a little go at playing like kids. So let's step the left foot to the top of the mat. Lift the right foot. Find this 90 degree in the leg so you can keep the standing leg bent. I need both of your hands ground down to the floor. Spread the fingers wide and then you can start to almost claw the hands into the floor. Okay, deep breath in, exhale, bend the knee, lift that right leg up. Hop, 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 hop. Can you maybe stay there? Maybe you're just hopping a couple of inches away from the floor. That's fine. Bring the weight into the hands. Take 2 more hops. Reach up through that top foot and release. Bring the knees down. Give the wrists a little breather. Relax them. Scrunch the fingers up. Whatever it is that you need. Just getting a little bit of blood into the wrists to keep them nice and warm. Building up strength. Let's have a go on the other side. Back into your down dog. Step the right foot forwards. You'll notice you'll have a slightly better side. So we've got to keep it equal. Lift the left leg. When you're ready, bring the hands down. Deep breath in. Exhale, can you lift up? Use that top leg to get the lift. Press the floor away through the hands. Maybe you're staying there. Maybe you're hopping just a couple of centimeters. 2 more. Keep breathing. And then release the knees down. Take that little breather. Let's come in to child's pose once more. Take a deeper breath in. Deeper breath out. Lovely stuff. Come up and over into a seated position. Take one little hip opener and then we come into Shavasana. So align your left shin with the top of your mat. Bring the right foot over the top. See, my feet aren't close to my hips. I'm creating a triangle shape in between the legs. You can stay here using the feet as bookends and you can fold forwards and down. If there's space in the hips, you can bring the right foot on top of the left knee. Doesn't matter if there's space, as long as there's no pain. If there is, bring that foot back down to the floor. Deep breath in, find length. Exhale, fold it forwards. We take 5 deep breaths. Try to soften the hips. Soften the shoulders. Last 2. Lovely. Slowly come all the way up. Release the legs. Give them a little wiggle. Let's set up for the other side. So right foot, right shin is parallel with the top of the mat. You're either bringing left foot over the top or left foot on top of right knee. Again, creating that triangle shape in between the legs. Deep breath in, exhale, fold forwards and down. Soften the shoulders, soften the hips. 4 more breaths. Last one. And then gently come all the way up. Release the legs out in front of you. Come and roll down. Grab any props that you may need. Take your well-deserved Shavasana. Let the feet go wide. Let the shoulders come underneath the chest. Palms face upwards. And relax. Take a deep breath in. Let it go through the mouth. Allow the back of the body to rest into the mat. Let the front of the body open up to the sky. Feel free to stay here for a bit longer. I'm going to leave you here. Hands together. Namaste.